matchup on tap.
Or are we going crazy? Nope, but we going to go live.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense.
Rams and the Lions going crazy.
Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Not yet. And we are kicking the ball off to them. Let's go.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway.
Underway. Let's go.
And they will elect to
Odell.
this one out as
Odell Beckham Jr.
At the 25.
Matthew Stafford.
Rams taking the field, ready for their first offensive series, and led out by their new starter for 2021 in his now 13th season in the National Football League, Matthew Stafford.
And what big news it was back in January when news leaked out that Matthew Stafford was leaving Detroit and heading out west to join the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are hoping he's the missing piece to the puzzle as they seek a Super Bowl title. Over 45,000 yards passing as a Lion, but not a single playoff victory in his entire tenure. The Rams general manager...
Heck no, Stafford, what are you doing?
Stafford staying 5 to 8 years.
2nd and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Stafford in motion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Stafford looks, throws, incomplete. Incomplete.
Like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes.
Let's
bring
go.
up a 3rd and 10. Don't be
Stafford look again. Stafford throws out of bounds.
Complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes us beyond the 30.
Oh, that's a first down. Cooper Kupp got lucky.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right. Got new set downs. Stafford the handoff. That was a fake. Stafford looking deep. We gonna get it. He is down. We're going in. Touchdown. Touchdown.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard.
It's the big fella.
Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers
It is the big fella.
Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that
Kick up and it's good.
having to run very far.
Good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
What the heck is that? What is that?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here.
Kick that ball, boy. Come on.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field. Their
Stafford
second
back
drive
on the
of
field.
game. And they are right at the
I haven't got on the field yet
on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the
Stafford
head coach
looks.
and say,
Stafford throws.
time to reset.
Incomplete.
I do say
1 for 4.
but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now
Stafford throws. Picked off.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off.
Use it. No way, Stafford. That's a Stafford I know. Just throwing picks.
So now the Lions go on offense in a
Now it's my turn.
Spot. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks down to get 6'5".
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Hall. Ready, Hall.
To throw
Hall.
is Hall.
Looks.
Throwing
Throws. Caught.
Yeah, he'll find Hall.
First down.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Got a man open. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record.
That's
31.
a bullet.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Coming in the
facets of the game.
hostile crowd.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams,
you know it.
that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And you know it.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Sit down.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Sit down, boy. Staff back on offense.
The offense for
Back
Los
on
Angeles
offense.
returns
Back
to the
on
field.
offense.
And they're in an
Here we
early
go.
hole. The
Here
first
we
drive, they threw
go.
the interception. That led to a touchdown.
Here we
So,
go.
decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
Go ahead. Throw another one. Throw another one.
Do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Sit down, boy.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Stafford in the shotgun. 2nd and 12 at their own 23. Stafford looking to throw. Stafford looks. Got a screen. Not going nowhere.
In the middle of the field and incomplete. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense
Throws.
is really putting all the...
Caught. Odell.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they...
Oh, no. Odell got open.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now.
Heck
First
no.
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford
To
to
the
the run.
right side, this is Henderson.
Sorry, Henderson.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
We got 1 yard.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step.
Stafford looks.
Many times
Throws another one.
take any step. Just get your feet moving.
It's caught. Yes, it is. Odell again. Oh, heck no, Odell. Tired of you.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
I don't like that, Odell. Sit down, boys. Sit down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Stafford looks, looking. Throw it all the way. Throw it away.
Right sideline, but it's incomplete.
He said, I'm just going to throw it away.
So you make sure you make
He did the right thing about just throwing it away.
If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Stafford offense on the 3rd and 12. Stafford low.
Third down, here's
What
Henderson.
the heck?
He's going to lose yardage and be backed up to
That
the
was not
25.
smart.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards.
Let's go.
The very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
On second down, Swift. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. On third down, Swift.
DeAndre Swift breaks in it. Get off me. Oh, yes, sir. Let's go, DeAndre.
25-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. Sheds off the tackle.
Let's go. Get in there. Touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift.
Bowling through everybody.
Touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, but my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
And you know I'm the one, and you know it.
To 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Y'all ain't going nowhere. Sit down.
Now the Rams offense getting the football back. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Stafford throws. Picked off again. Give me that. Give me that. Jacobs.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Let's go, Jacob.
Now Hall on 1st and 10. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Got a man, no way.
Dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hall now.
He got him. No, Hall got in the way. Hall got in the freaking way.
Captain is batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just
got him.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Lions defensive unit. They trot back out onto the field. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
For their team. That's why they have the lead.
Let's go.
And that's got to be exciting for those guys on the
Come on.
defensive side of the ball.
Stafford, hand it off.
Run with Henderson here
No, Henderson. He tried it.
Of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last
Stafford
week
throws.
they didn't have to.
Almost picked off again.
Other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the gun
Stafford
on
looks.
3rd down, Stafford.
No way, no.
It's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand.
Go get that. What are you doing?
Now a shot taken on 3rd.
What the hell are you doing?
Incomplete.
So many times
Catch
we see
the
teams
ball.
go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And running with power here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the scramble. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra
Brown.
work to do to prepare for him and their
It
offense.
was Brown. Let's go. First catch
That's
of
the
the day.
number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where
Good
they
catch.
stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
To throw on 2nd down. Hall got a man. It's Brown.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs. As
Throws.
we just saw there.
End zone.
And that is caught.
He's in. Touchdown. Paul.
Touchdown.
Dancing,
Back in
dancing,
the
dancing.
end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did.
I don't know
The
about
back
that
of the
catch,
end
though,
zone
but
is
we're
treated
going
the
to see
same
it
way as
again.
the sideline.
You look
You
at
have
it
to get
again.
your
Did he
feet
get that?
down,
Did he really get that?
inbounds for it to count as a catch. How about
Yes,
the
he
background of
did.
some of these guys, though? Did they work out, or maybe someone
I made the right people.
Yeah, we
Oh,
remember,
no.
of course, all scoring plays need to
Oh,
be
no.
verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Womp, womp, womp.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds.
Oh, yeah, he was
Obviously,
in.
a big
He's
call here
in.
the end zone.
Touchdown,
And not just the feet.
Detroit.
How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully
That mud is
getting down in
it's
bounds? That's what they're trying to look
good.
at to see if it all comes together.
Yes.
a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the
And
kickoff
we
unit as
are
they run
off.
Send this one away.
And this will not be brought out.
We
It's
are
a
off.
touchback.
We are off. Come on, Odell.
Set to begin
Stafford.
the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the
Stafford
vanity of your offensive
looks,
line. Tell them that they
looks.
control.
Oh, and
Fumble
he
the
lost
ball.
football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Allen hit.
Another
lost the
one.
football.
Another one
This is
bites the
scooped up
dust.
by the Lions.
Another one
And
bites
he
the
will take
dust.
this down to the
Another one
10-yard
bites the
line.
dust. Hey.
This
We are
defense
coming
was very
for you,
opportunistic here. A second
cuz.
fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery,
Go get there.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
That was okay. I
They'll
did
come
that.
up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's Hall from the gun on 3rd down.
Enzo.
And he takes this
Gets
one
in there.
Lions touchdown.
He gets in
A
there.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football, but when that hole opened, he just said, forget it.
Kick
Let's
that
go.
mud.
And boy, did that work out well.
Extra point by
We are
Seibert,
kicking
up
that
and good. And the route is
mud.
on here in this first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What the?
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play. That'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Down.
As he'll punt
Kick
it
the ball,
away for
boy.
the second time.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Ooh, we got the 1.
You rarely call your
Oh,
weapon, but he
no.
certainly
We are
was
at
there.
the
How about
freaking
that?
1-yard line
At the 1-yard
today.
line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
No, you're not. Oh, no, you're not.
Still going.
We are king. You ain't getting no safety today, boy. Let's go.
Looked like they might have been thinking safety with that pressure off the edge instead of worrying about the running back.
I like the observation, because many defenses in that situation actually get a safety in their play call. Upfield penetration, try and trap them in the backfield. Instead, absolutely escaped and fled for huge yardage on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side.
Let's go, Hawk.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right.
Ooh, first down.
Be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200+ right now. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hall. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete.
Get off me!
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
What the heck?
Plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. Oh, he bowls over it. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Tell that boy, get off me.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up.
Tell that boy, get off me.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They will run it with Swift.
Get in there! Ah!
And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. They'll try it now with
Now he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish 6 points. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in. And this time they were successful.
Yes, sir.
The coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Do not coming out.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field.
Nobody care about Cooper, Buck.
How can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes...
Stafford looking deep. Stafford scoring the field. Stafford looking deep. Stafford got one man. Higgs knocked it away. Looking for Odell. No, Robert Woods.
Take a shot to start the drive, but
Robert Woods.
incomplete.
Stafford look again. Stafford looks, throws. No.
Incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd down.
Stafford on shotgun. Stafford, come on. I dare you to the ball. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's throwing. He's throwing deep. He's going to be picked off. Use it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
When you fall down early
early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point.
Thank you.
Because you're trying to force
You gave my boys some good luck. Hey.
Just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
The Lions
I'm about to show you, Stafford, how you throw the ball. Looks, scan the field, looking about the field, and he did not get it. Not this time. He did not get that.
The shot deep downfield, even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
eluding the pressure right.
Ah, dang. It was 3 rounds right there.
The completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're going to try and throw.
Got a man wide open. No, he still caught it. He can go. The 10 to the 5. End zone. Touchdown. Detroit.
Antonio Brown. Touchdown number 15 of the year.
Okay, that dance have to go. I'm sorry, that dance have to go.
He can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I caught
it was out of there. That boy said, I should have said it. Next time I'm saying it. Yeah, that word is afterburners.
He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
Next time I'm saying that, I don't want to get too happy.
Is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field. And
kick is up and it's good. Here comes the ball. He is not coming out the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25.
Odell, you a scaredy cat. I ain't gonna pop you.
LA readies for its next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Don't want to attack.
Sit down, boy.
How they attack him here.
Sit down, Odell.
Should be backed up to the 25.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of
it's caught. This one's Cooper Kupp.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them.
I'm not going nowhere. I don't know what you thought this was, boy. Okay, boy. I don't know what you thought it was going to happen for you. Stafford. Looking. No. I was about to say looking deep, but nope.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Looks. Throwing deep. No way. Remember how the last time he did that, Stafford?
Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Ball the 1?
59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Oh, we got long field. We got long field. We got a long field, huh? Okay. Hold up.
He's
just wait.
Time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guy's trying to cover him. They haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the
Ah,
challenge,
Hawk, no, you was wide open for a while.
Right now, it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch.
Come on, bro.
All
right, that's it. I gotta get.
Third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big pickup there on the scramble. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, why every time I throw it, you don't not get to it?
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And that ball incomplete.
I can't even have
mine. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Goodness.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with it. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I ain't had nowhere to go.
Now a handoff, Henderson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Stafford. And incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Still looking.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Romeo Okwara able to record his 5th sack of the season.
A 44-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Hall, off play action.
That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And down inside the 15 he goes. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes...
Got a man! It's Hockenson!
He's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Rams on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
Stafford looking. Scanning the field. Looking.
This is caught. It's Woods.
He caught that.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
All right, Robert Woods.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Stafford. Fakes.
Now Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford.
He's looking.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play
Stafford
good defense.
Like a
and not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner.
No.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he remains perfect. 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is. And as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Swift. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Yeah, until we hit halftime.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Hall.
Hawkinson!
Away and incomplete.
What the heck?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Hall. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Got a man wide open, it's me.
He finds his man, complete.
Let's
It's
go.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
112 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Let's go.
Thank you. Way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Thank you.
DeAndre Swift.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.